are back on the Hampton Road Show, and once a month, Cheryl Tan gets a chance to go inside a local business with a customer base that reaches far beyond Hampton Roads.
It's really been a fun journey to see how large our hometown businesses are. Today, you'll see inside a company on the peninsula that has a reach that stretches beyond Virginia. In fact, Alcoa Howmet has products that are out of this world. Find out what it says is made in Hampton Roads. The next time you see a plane leaving from Norfolk International Airport, take a closer look at the jet engines and then take a look at this. This is the fan hub frame, and it's made here in Hampton Roads at a plant called Alcoa Howmet in Hampton. Joining me now is the Commercial Vice President of Alcoa Howmet, Brian Malloy. Thanks for letting us come inside and seeing what goes on here.
Yeah, this is a fan hub frame, and it's 60 inches in diameter. It essentially is the shroud that goes on the front of a jet engine frame where you have all the blades turning to power the jet engine. And we make this specifically here at the Hampton facility, and it's essentially on every jet engine that you probably see across the world. We started in 1974, as you said, and we've grown to be over 500,000 square feet. We serve the structural side of things. We also serve the industrial gas turbine side of things in the other half of our plant.
I think at one point people might have thought Alcoa and aluminum, but things have changed, and it's actually expanded way beyond that.
That's right. Alcoa is known as an aluminum company from the 1800s. They've expanded their footprint and gotten into a lot of non-aluminum applications that are relevant to the same markets that aluminum plays in for lightweight, faster transportation. But these are strong structural components that are very heavy.
Going a little higher into space, Alcoa Howmet also has a role in some pretty cool rocket technology, right, Brian?
That's right. These are components that help with the fuel distribution in rocket boosters for Pratt & Whitney and Mitsubishi Heavy Industries.
And liftoff of space.
Think of the American space program, and you have an important ingredient with a tie to Hampton Roads.
We were basically provided components for the space shuttle, in which we received awards from NASA, and that only went to select few subcontractors. So we've always been with NASA on the aerospace journey. These castings, these are 600 pounds castings. They're monolithic, and as you mentioned, if you had a bunch of smaller pieces that had to be machined and fabricated, to match those up and to make sure that through the performance that there's no cracking, that there's no failure of the component, having this as a single piece really helps with the product integrity.
To achieve that kind of quality, Alcoa Howmet needs to fill its workforce with skilled welders and engineers. That skill powers something else.
You know, the largest business that we serve here in Hampton is for industrial gas turbines. And these are components that go into industrial gas turbines. And just to give a little bit of background, an industrial gas turbine is like a large jet engine that's flipped on its side and bolted to the ground. And it's about 10 times the size of a jet engine, and it uses compressed air, natural gas, and ignition to create energy converted to electricity, which powers all of our homes and all of our factories. One of these huge turbines can actually power a city of 2 million people. So a lot of power coming out of these. It's going to be certainly relevant as our population grows, as populations concentrate into mega cities, and you have a need for higher levels of power generation to support those needs.
Every time you turn on a light or see a plane on the runway, think about Alcoa Howmet and how part of the process is
Made in Hampton Roads.
It was really neat to see inside that facility in Hampton. As you saw, we had to wear the protective eye gear, a lot of welding going on inside. And not only do they do so much for the aerospace industry, Alcoa Howmet also has won awards in the past for community involvement. So they reach out into the community, especially on the peninsula.
Interesting when you think about piecing something together versus being able to just cast it, you know, in terms of fewer opportunities for things to crack or break. I mean, it's really neat, very specialized what they do, but so very important.
Exactly.
Thank you.